Hello, everyone. We're back with the advice column, and today we're going to be talking about Google Classroom and just organizing it for the start of the school year. And so this email came in and it just said, please help me organize my Google Classroom. Google Classroom is like your virtual classroom where you store everything for the whole year. And so here's just a couple ideas. So we've got dates. So if I'm in Google Classroom and you go into the classwork page, you could go to create and then create topics. These topics are like folders to help you organize your Google Classroom. And so I could put week of, this is 8/9/21, and then I could add that topic and I could create it by week. So also I love to use emojis in Google Classroom. They help students quickly find different resources. So if you hit the keyboard shortcut on a Mac and there's all my emojis. So let me go back to rename this. It is Control Command Spacebar, and I could do by date. And so let me add a calendar. And then my students know to look for this little calendar guy also right here. Another way that you could organize is by subject. So if you are a self-contained teacher, you could go into classes and you could create let's do numbers. Let's see if we can find any. And we could do math, we could do science, we could do social studies by all these different topics. And so, oh, this one's fun. And so then my kids could go to those topics and find those different resources. Another idea is by unit. So maybe I am talking about, let's see here, the water cycle. Let me add a water emoji. This could be another way that I might organize my Google Classroom. So I've got the week of, I've got math, I've got science, or I could do it by topic. Another idea is types of assignment. I've seen teachers where they go into topics and they organize this. All the videos go under the video topic. So that's right there. All, let's see here. All Google Slides might go under here. Okay, so that could be another option. I've also seen teachers create multiple Google Classrooms, which is kind of a good idea and what I think I would do. So a lot of teachers have gotten into the grid method. And if you haven't heard about the grid method, it's really good, and feel free to reach out to me and I can help you organize that as well. But with the grid method, let me see if I can find a sample class of this. Let me go into maybe another account that might have this. And so with organizing it you organize the classroom by topic. So Google Classroom is organized again by topic. And so I would call it math fractions, my Google Classroom. And then once inside there, I can add subtype like topics for that classroom. And as my students finish that course, they move out of it. So here's an example of this classroom. Go to the classwork page. I've got the overview. I've got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. And so this is all the assignments for that one unit. So I'm creating a Google Classroom course and it's for a unit. So it might be the water cycle. And so that Google Classroom would be called How Water Cycle. Then I would have different tasks that my students need to work on. And then for the next unit, so maybe the next unit, I might be teaching, something else. And so then I go in and I use the same template because you always want to keep a template of this. And then I would have all the material they would need that for. You could set this up by levels. You could set this up by must do, can do activities. You could then set it up by weeks, or you could go back to how we were organizing our Google Classroom before. So that could be another option that you might want to consider is maybe you want to create a whole separate class to kind of help organize your ideas for that course. So I'm going to keep idea 5. I'm going to add that to our list. So that way, maybe you do want to create a whole brand new course. But again, using emojis can help. Also over here in the settings, you can go over here, and I like to go to the classwork stream, and I like to hide notifications. That way my students can just see the announcements pop up and they're not getting buried by all the posting that I'm doing. So you might want to check that out as well. So just a quick recap. We've got dates, subjects, units, type of assignments, and then I'm going to add idea number 5, which is going to be create classrooms based on units. So create individual classrooms based on units. And I'm going to add that in there right now so I don't forget. But that could be another great way. And you guys might have more. So if you have more ideas or need help, feel free to email me or send me a Google chat. And then right here, there's a Google form. You're going to put your name, your email, what advice is Google Classroom. And then if you have advice, include any links or resources or ideas that you might have, and then I can add them on to our list of different ideas that we might consider to help other people organize their Google Classroom, because you might have a great way. And again, this is based on your individual preference on what works best for you and how you kind of organize your life and your ideas. But quick emojis can help, and so can shortening that stream. So hiding all those notifications can really help your students. Again, if you need help, feel free to email me or send me a Google chat message.